So you take them out further into the ring while you've got space. Okay. Don't rush, yo. Clever as you come in. Hands in position, just ready to block. That's it. That's better. That's nice now. Nice.
This year on Netflix.
Thanks for having me. Well, you gotta give credit to Jake and his team. They reached out to me, to be fair. And it was a great opportunity for me. So it's an opportunity for me to fight. I wanted to take 12 months out of the game. And I'd done that. And then it was time to get back to work. So I was planning on fighting anyway. And actually I would have been fighting this weekend.
Best heavyweights ever. But I believe that fighting a smaller man is oftentimes harder as a heavyweight because of the speed difference and because of the foot speed, because of the angles, because of the head being off of the center. And so all of that power is great and he's knocked people out. I just have to avoid that one shot.
New leaked footage has exploded online showing Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul going head-to-head in a private sparring session, and fans can't stop talking about it. This wasn't staged for cameras, there were no sponsors in the way, and no event hype. Just two huge names in the ring testing timing, power, and pure instinct. The clip is raw, sweaty, gritty, and everything boxing fans crave because it strips away the promotion and shows the truth. Two fighters face-to-face with nothing but skill and survival.
Little bit of pressure. Western's Pumaka. Defend, counter. I'm with it. One shot or two, don't pull season, stay on.
The visuals grab you instantly. Joshua steps in looking massive, broad shoulders, heavyweight presence, built like a tank but moving like a dancer. Jake comes in lighter, springier, with that fast twitch footwork he usually uses against smaller fighters. The contrast is cinematic. One looks like a fortress. The other like a coiled spring ready to snap. Jake fires the first probing jab. Joshua answers with a right hand that looks like it could bend steel. Trainers start yelling instructions. The pace changes. The session is controlled, strategic, intense. We hear every shot, every breath, every impactful thud.
Back foot, just stay there. Get used to that pressure, Josh. That's it. That's nice. Stay on your back foot though, don't go chasing on it. Okay, change over. You're on your back foot now, Joe. Let them go. Calm.
Joshua digs a body shot into Jake that forces him to fold. The camera cuts. Jake rises smiling like he expected it. Seconds later, Jake clips AJ's temple with a sharp left hook, not a knockout punch, but enough to demand respect. Between rounds, both touch gloves as they circle like predators studying each other. You see trainers coaching, correcting, calculating. Tiny habits become tactical openings. One man drops his guard after the jab. One pulls back in a straight line. This is the kind of sparring that exposes truth. Size matters, and Jake Paul may have just stumbled into the most dangerous situation of his career. After the Tank Davis fight collapsed due to safety and sanctioning issues, the Paul vs. Joshua matchup went from rumor to reality. Jake, a natural cruiserweight at 6 feet 1 inch, is stepping into the ring with a giant. Joshua is 6 feet 6 inches, 250 pounds, and an Olympic gold medalist. Even at the 245-pound catchweight limit, Jake is giving up enormous size, weight, and experience. And he knows it.
It's real.
There's got to be some rules in place for Anthony not to
You know, because rules.
come on. I keep telling people this, right? And this is where people fucking up, especially these MMA dudes. I keep saying, stop treating Jake like he's not a boxer.
Yeah.
It's been 5 years now of pure boxing with great coaches and great training partners.
Yeah.
He's gotten a lot better.
He's got a lot better.
He can fight, man.
Yeah, but what about Anthony Joshua?
That's bad, bro. Hey, Paul was like,
He said that like it.
bro, like Francis. Like Francis went and fought him.
Oh, I said, did you see what he did to Francis? He's like, Francis is light work too.
Here's also, oh my God. And here's kind of crazy. Francis wasn't training boxing at the level.
Short, yeah, we get it.
Because I would imagine if Jake gets hurt, he knows how to hold like a boxer. Because in boxing, you know, you got to go clinch when you get hurt. Francis was kind of like just standing there. Listen to me right here. Let me tell you this. He fights Anthony Joshua with no parameters in place. Y'all better give Jake Paul his credit.
Jake himself said it best. They told me to fight a real boxer. They told me to fight someone bigger. So I found somebody twice as big. He admits the fear, the danger, the risk. But he's going all in anyway. And the betting odds prove it. Joshua is a massive favorite. Analysts predict a brutal ending. Daniel Cormier and other legends warn that this isn't a YouTuber showcase anymore. It's real boxing. It's real heavyweight power. And one mistake might be all it takes to end the fight instantly. Veterans like Jermaine Franklin and Tyron Woodley have already sounded the alarm. Some call the matchup insane. Some call it disrespect to boxing. Others say Jake is chasing legacy and rivalry not with Joshua, but with his brother Logan. Meanwhile, Saudi boxing officials openly say they want Joshua to knock Jake out. That's the level of danger we're dealing with, and all of it began with one sparring clip.
I think, hats off to both of them for getting very well paid. I do want to go in and work with Jake Paul in preparation for this fight. In preparation for mine, it'll be good to. I need to know what he sees that makes him think this is a good idea. That's one I'm very difficult to know. And then number two, it's like I want him to feel what it's like to be in there with a big, strong, world-class heavyweight before the day, because I don't want him to get hit with the first jab and it's a whole new sensation. So, and you never know. I think there's some game plans that he could cause a bit of trouble. Do you know what I mean? But there's three I see. One of which is, bear in mind, AJ is not I'm gonna come out and get this over in one round kind of guy. He does do it, don't get me wrong, but that's based off of other people's work. So when you see AJ versus Ngannou and him were having a fight before AJ started landing the great right hands off of first instinct is to go in and go double jump, uppercut, left hook to the foot and rip into people. He likes to box. He's a natural boxer. So I think he's gonna be just going through stuff. He hasn't been in the ring for over a year. He's gonna be, popping jabs, slipping, showing a bit of skill. I think if you're Jake, you do that with him, right? You do that with him, and then when you throw your hard shot, you do it once, you get one chance. You do it once in a fight, you do it with absolutely everything you have, and you hope that something happens. Because if nothing happens, it's a hard night for you, I'll be honest with you. But if you land it and get a moment,